As you guys were led to the current place where Stonebeard is, the roughly 15 guards surrounding you only let Desra in to this little place. They are pretty much not really talking to you. They're just basically guarding the rest of you. Watching to make sure you guys don't do anything stupid. And if they have an order from Stonebeard, you're not allowed to go to the bathroom. You're not allowed to go get something to drink. They'll provide
I'd piss
drink and
myself.
food if you need it.
Oh, we'll get you a shiwi. It'll be fine.
Nah, it's just bread and water. They're
Some
taking
bread,
care of
some
you,
water.
but begrudgingly. Anyway, as you stepped in, Desra, you saw Barun in the corner, the most obvious object, as he is scrunched down into this place, and it looks very uncomfortable for him, but he is currently next to the food and pretty much eating all the meat. Butcher the almost white werewolf that was in front of you last time. I didn't really give a sheer size of who and how he was, but he's a lot bigger. And he's hunched over with some raw meat. Relic is sitting there with a glass of alcohol. Looks dark. And a cigar lit as he ashes it into said alcohol.
Death glare straight at him.
And Candle is in the back over by the bar, just picking out probably the most expensive wines and testing them, and then of course threw one at your face last time because Stonebeard said get him a drink, or get you a drink.
Rude.
Question for the outside.
Yes.
Is there anything on the building to indicate this is owned by someone else and they're just like renting rooms, or is this like Stonebeard's property or anything like that? Like, is there like a sign to be like this is a pub, or this is like some other person's home that they're just like taking over for the moment?
Yeah, there's a small sign. It is someone's pub. It's we'll say Greenleaf Pub. But it's clearly military, like, occupied space right now.
Of course, I just wasn't sure if it was like their property, or maybe there was like another invested party in Stonebeard that would be offering up the house.
The knights and the guards that surround you guys, they are like from the city. They're not his. If that means anything to you guys. What's that, Aaron?
Is there any like one else around, or is it just guards?
It's guards. In fact, anyone who comes close, they tell them to, kick bricks.
So there's no civilians within sight.
There's civilians within sight, but there's a big like perimeter around this place.
But if someone were to use, I don't know, fireball, that would go over well, right?
Not at all.
Also,
you don't know fireball anymore, as your orb allowed you to cast it.
Yeah.
That's tragic.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not getting rid of them. Yeah, it did. I'm not getting rid of them though. I'm just not going to use them.
That's fine. I'm just saying you can't use it without the orb, and you don't want the orb because, bad things.
Well, yeah, it was kind of nice. Anyway, keep going.
It was nice, but it took your soul, so please don't do more soul shit. Anyway. And then there's Lord Stonebeard, currently clad in what looks like a mix between adamantine and mithril armor, with a very old looking crude stone maul at his side. This stone maul has cracks in it resembling lightning. And the handle is but a simple wooden handle with some leather on it. He leans in a little bit. So, you got your meeting. What do you need to tell me?
Just, I feel as though we may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
On the wrong foot? You
Yeah.
went behind my back. Conspired with an elf, no less. Threatened the relationship I have with Barun and his tribes. Stole a precious artifact of theirs that would have been useful for your brothers and sisters in the army. You're saying we got off on the wrong foot?
Well, yeah, but I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. It's not from anything I've done. See, last time I checked, dwarves don't really like working with giants, and seeing as how, my alliance with an elf is directly due to the betrayal of my, dwarven brethren. So the way I see it, I had to defect because we dwarves don't work with giants.
Yes, but as a soldier, you're, what's the word? A pathetic maggot that should do what they're told. But you didn't, which is fine. So, you came here because we're off on the wrong foot. Okay, fine. Please, pray tell, what would be the right foot, or a correction that you suggest?
Well, say it like this. I know you're trying to, secure the throne here and, bring about what you consider an era of peace or whatever. I'm just saying that seeing as my skills as, getting as far away from you as I could, it took a good bit to capture me and my friends. You could use these skills to maybe help secure this victory and this throne here.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Advantage of persuasion. Here we go. 15?
Tell you what, I like the way you're thinking. Bring in the elf. The one Candle is familiar with, or whatever. And then the guards go out and get Corey. And Corey, you are summoned, essentially. You do have the option to say no.
Well, how could I?
They usher you in. They're a little handsy, but as soon as you kind of draw your blade,
Watch it.
Yeah,
Hands to yourself.
They shut up real quick. And you're led, and you're put next to or behind Desra, sitting in the chair.
Staring straight at Relic. My. Aren't we all looking alive and well?
Yeah, just a little betrayal. You know what it takes to gain some power in this world.
I certainly do.
Tell me. Starry and Leshy still doing alright? Saw them run away. Figured they'd be good, what's the word? Victims? Survivors?
And here I almost thought you had a heart. Stay away from them.
He gives you the worst. And you see that Relic has been playing you since day one, but now you see his face. You see this crooked smile. And he just smokes a cigar and drinks his alcohol. Now, Stonebeard says, Desra has a proposition. I figured as leader of the group, you would like to be in on this.
Do tell.
Yes, Desra, do tell.
Well, I'll say it like this. There's, quite a bit of you. I'm assuming not everyone that's in here is going to be fighting in the tournament, but as you can clearly see, I have numbers on my side. So we enter in taking some spots from, people who aren't affiliated with any of us. And say weed out the competition, so to speak.
I have no problem with the competition, but I do have another problem. See, I think I was a little preemptive with taking that bounty for the dragon, Imarith, away. The magic of the Orkina, it's more of a shock collar for a dog than anything. Doesn't really control her. Butcher? Yeah. The bitch has been hunting my kind. That wasn't part of the deal. So, you see how I have a little problem. Don't want to make her angry, because then she's not on my side. Then I can't control her. But of course, Butcher here, him and Relic have just taken Glond for me. They are my more powerful ally in this war.
To what? Put down your unruly pet? Do your dirty work for you?
Well, I mean, Barun, what did you witness? And he pipes up. They have the two swords in the tree that Sir Nashend were sent to get. Is that true, Desra? It's kind of hard to miss, but you're wearing the great sword.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shifts in her seat so that the sword's slightly less poking out behind her. Yeah, I think we might have it lying around somewhere.
Barun peeks up and says, It was wielded by a gnome last I checked, and the other a halfling. They both stung.
Well, I'm not entirely sure. Cord, would you know anything about them? Okay.
Those particular comrades are no longer with us. But
Stonebeard, go ahead, give me an insight check. But Stonebeard puts his head down, and he says, and he grasps his hands together. I'm truly sorry for your loss. Both of you can make it.
14.
Yeah, there you go. 14 and 19. Yeah, he's being sincere. It's hard to tell as his face is always resting on I'm an asshole. But you do see emotion with that, and he says he'll pray for them.
Don't waste your breath.
Oh, well. I was gonna ask for their names, but I'm sure I can get them from Candle.
I'd prefer if you kept them out your mouth. They don't need your prayers.
Now,
Get him.
Corey.
Name out of your mouth.
Get
You
'em.
are here to negotiate a deal with me, with my issues. So, how do we plan on dealing with Emerith? I can reinstate the bounty if that's what you wish. And then you can go through the city and don't have to deal with me. However, I have to then explain why other adventurers are going to her home and trying to kill her. Or I can just give you the deed to the house they set aside for the Dragon Slayer. And you can use it, and when you're ready, you can go and kill her. Bring back her heart so I can taste her blood. That's the butcher.
I was gonna say that's a hard turn from Stonebeard, but okay.
The butcher goes back to eating just the raw meat and just splattering blood everywhere.
Above table, he took the contract from us in the first place, so we couldn't go after the dragon anymore, right? Like,
yes,
yeah.
So he took the contract, and then he paid you for the hag contract, because you guys did kill a witch. But he just took the contract. He didn't what's the word? He didn't get rid of the contract. It's still instated, but because he holds it, she's no longer in danger, you know?
Yeah. Is it like some type of legal thing where if anybody tried to go after her, like
No, it's a magical contract.
Okay.
But if it's given back to the city, they can reproduce it, and then multiple people can take it all at once, essentially. Like share the loot kind of thing.
I'm thinking we should probably take it now, and probably come up with a story of we ambushed him and took the contract back or something. Yeah. What do you think?
Are we all allowed to input, or is
Yeah.
it just between the two of you?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Speak up if you guys have thoughts.
Please.
Because
Yeah, this is above table.
Because I am kind of like, I want him to reinstate it through the city, just to like, I don't
Because
know, cover our asses a little more.
Yeah, my only worry with that is that it would definitely notify the dragon. Because then it would probably be that adventurers would be going out. Or would it be better for that? Because then it would at least give us cover.
I'm thinking cover, because I'm like, if we take the contract now, kill the dragon, like even if we catch her unaware, then Stonebeard can just turn around and be like, what the fuck? These guys killed my dragon, and like, then we have more people out after us.
Okay.
But why the sudden change? Like, I don't think the reason for going after her now is enough.
Well,
I'm not
was
against
gonna say,
taking
why-
the. I'm not against taking the contract. I'm happy to go kill the dragon. It's just more like going after the butcher's kin. I don't know. It seems like a bit of a low reason to suddenly now want us to kill her when he was so adamant about not
Her being such a key part of his strategy.
strategy.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
that she already was. That what I'm getting from this is that she was already killing like lycanthropes and stuff, and then Stonebeard went and got and controlled her with the Orkina. And now, like you said, it's basically like you have a shock collar that's losing its shocking power on a rabid dog.
Yeah, but why?
Just
It's interesting to ask us of all people to do this for him, and interesting to even
Because of the
consider-
information. Keep in mind, he knows what Barun knows, he knows what Relic knows, he knows what Candle knows, and he knows what the Butcher knows. Those three people, other than the Butcher, but Relic, Barun, and Candle know a lot about you guys.
I was just about to say, have we ever met the butcher before? Because I don't think so.
No.
Well, that's still then. What is our motivation for going after this dragon beyond the money?
The contract does state that you get essentially it's not a mansion, but a home here in the capital.
Yeah.
I think it's more so blackmail.
Yeah,
Also-
even that though. It's like
He's kind of like,
beyond-
I'll let you walk free if you do this for me.
walk from this situation right here, right now.
Because they could very easily
Kind of.
kill us here.
Yeah, and we can say, okay, we'll take it, leave, and then just not do it.
Because also, we won't be able to put the mother and child blade back until we kill that dragon.
that too.
That is true.
And get River Runner
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
but we
we also
can-
get the dragon
guess
side
we-
of the story.
But we can still kill the dragon without going through Stonebeard. I know it's less legal, but who's gonna fucking know if we kill
I
the
think
dragon?
I think the contract's still tied to the capital. It's just in hiding.
I
if
just
that
don't
makes
want to
any
do.
sense.
I just don't want to do anything for Stonebeard. Is what I'm saying. I don't like the idea of doing anything he says or being a part of anything he wants us to do, whether it's out of blackmail or not. It's like, okay, yeah, we say we take it and then we do it, but for our own reasons and not through the contract, or we just don't take the contract and still do it. Just
If he were to give you the contract, you guys would know he would put a time limit on it so that you're true to your word.
yeah,
course
and
he
I
would.
just don't have any desire to do anything Stonebeard wants of us.
Which is fine. That's the whole point of this. It's a tricky situation.
Yeah.
It's just blackmail.
Yeah.
But so far, I don't think he's said anything like it. If you don't take this, I'm gonna fucking kill you right here, right now. Unless he did and I missed that.
I mean, I don't see how else we're gonna
he's intimidating us, but I don't see him actively trying to kill us. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's definitely trying to intimidate us into taking this contract. But who says he's not just like, okay, you didn't take it, watch the fuck out, and then we leave, you know?
I mean,
Like, he also
honestly,
threw you
I
a
think
bone by giving Corey the ability to come in and also
Yeah, okay,
contribute.
the most low bar bone in the world. Like, who cares? This is the most
He-
low bar
he-
bow in the world.
he wants us dead, but not by his hands. He doesn't want a connection to it, and that's the dragon contract.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon will kill us, and then he can be all like, "Oh, I didn't know. Oh, poor people. Poor Perry."
I just don't trust anything he does or says or anything he gives us or anything he
True.
wants us to do. I don't want to be in his pocket. I don't want
even
to
if
follow
he
his lead.
so even if you guys kill a dragon and get like the mansion or whatever it comes with, I believe it comes with just a title and a deed. He's gonna be king, so
Yeah, and I don't care
you
about
know,
having a house in the capital.
in the capital where he lives and is under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no desire to live here, admittedly, outside of maybe staying with Leshy and Starry on occasion, but actively living here, probably not.
Again, you guys with the swords need to kill the dragon and then put the swords back.
Yeah, and we can do
So-
that without his permission, so.
Yes, but you will be in trouble because you don't have a contract.
Nobody's gonna know.
It's a magical contract.
Yeah, because that's how it was tied to us. That's why he paid us and like took it from us in the first place.
Yeah, but they're not gonna know we did it.
Well, I think that's kind of like the thing of the decision we have to make here is, do we want him to make it through the city, make it public so people do know, so then we have like that coverage, so to speak, or do we accept it now privately and it's like nobody knows, but then we don't have any what's the word?
Alternative.
Or option number 3, we don't accept it at all. We say we have no desire to kill the dragon, fuck off. And then we go kill the dragon anyway, nobody knows we did it. Because we're secretive.
I mean, someone's gonna know that you did it.
Yeah.
How?
I think there's something about the magical contract that's like, once it's dead, we don't have it on our hands, there's going to be a problem. It's like there's magic imbued into the contract to know if the dragon's dead or alive, like a GPS tracker or something.
Fine, it knows it's dead, but we get out of there. And like nobody sees us do it. You know, the contract's not going to just know like, oh, it was killed by so-and-so, even though it has, like, what kind of magic's that?
You don't know.
Josh God magic?
I was gonna say, you don't know the magic, but there are magic spells that can divine who killed someone or something.
It's more so a matter of, do we want Emmerich to know that we're gonna kill her, or do we want it to be a matter of surprise?
And also, if we get in trouble with the capital, who cares? Stonebeard's about to take it over anyway.
That's if he wins the tournament.
Hey,
we
Chris,
just moved Starry
he's
and
gonna win the
Leshy into
tournament.
here, so I know we don't like Stonebeard, but like, do we want to piss him off to the extreme when they're easily within his area of influence?
Yeah, if you
gotta think about
nice
all
for
the
him.
factors.
Yeah, if
Yeah, I
you do
don't
something
say
nice
we-
for him.
I don't say we kill him. And it's not like we've been necessarily disrespectful towards him. It's just like, I guess if we do the contract, if we don't make it public, is what I'm saying, it doesn't matter, because let's be honest, he's probably going to win this tournament and become the ruler. So he's going to take over anyway. And since he knows, yeah, we can make it public. I don't know if it really matters if she knows we're coming either way either. Yeah, I think her knowing doesn't matter. If she knows, who cares? Maybe she's prepared the first round. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That
Where?
like if we do make it public, that some other adventurers will try and go and like maybe wear her down a little bit.
Also, if we make it public, then she knows that Stonebeard's against her, so it hurts him.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
nobody
Yeah,
else
I'm
can.
like,
Nobody else can kill her except us because we have the stone and the sword and the dagger, and that's the only thing. Like that was the whole reason we got it, was to kill her.
Yeah.
So if it's public, yeah, maybe other adventurers are going to go there, but they're not going to win, so it doesn't matter. And if she knows, who cares? Let her know that we're coming. I mean, either way, it's going to be a
Okay.
brutal
So
fight.
take the
Is she
contract.
is she is she
If we do
aware
that, I mean.
that the tides have turned and Stonebeard wants her dead?
Nope. But that doesn't do anything. That doesn't change anything about us. That just changed her feelings
No.
towards Stonebeard.
Because
Yeah.
you still need to kill the dragon to imbue your weapons with more magic for the tree so
Yeah.
that River Runner can come back.
okay, so yeah, zooming back in the scene, across the table, Stonebeard.
Yep.
I think for once we will not dwell in shadows and secrecy. Go ahead, reinstate the contract. Let Emerith know that all adventures are coming down on her head.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I assume you guys want a copy of this contract before we set it public, as I believe one of you are going, like, you're gonna be the adventuring group to also try and take her on.
Yeah.
Okay. He starts writing.
I mean, it'll be handy in case we stumble upon her.
Now, how many days do you need?
300.
We need a month because we got to go to Corey's wedding first.
I don't think we're gonna be able to go to the wedding.
Yes, we're going to that fucking wedding, dude. We got to go to that wedding. Tell him a few days after the wedding.
Like a week and a
It's,
half, maybe like 15 days, right?
If you're doing a straight shot, and that's through bad forest, no roads,
Yeah. So
that's 6 days of travel.
To,
And that's a
So-
straight shot. To
about
So
a week and a
Ordos?
half.
no,
would
to
probably be
Emerith's domain. To her lair.
can you put us on the map, please?
Yeah.
Can
So
we
take it
put
down.
Can we put Corey's sister's wedding into the calendar? Because I know that it's the 90th day of Earl, but I keep forgetting. So it'd be cool to have like that in the calendar to know how far away we are from that objective. Do we know like the date of the tournament as well? We could probably put that in the calendar.
Last day.
Same
Last
day.
day.
Same day.
Oh, same day. Cool.
I'll just put everything that could ever happen.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Right? Oh my god. It's today's the day. The tank is clean. The tank is clean. Sorry. Perfect reference. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's 7 days to her lair.
And today is the... What day is it?
67th day of Earl.
So yeah, so a week and a half is about 15 days. So I feel like 15 days is a good, if not a week.
Yeah, no, I think 15 days is definitely enough because we can always
Like-
just use the portal back to the capital.
Right. Does that give
right.
us enough? Does that give us enough time to get
It's
to...
also 7 days. So the lair and Ordon are 7 days apart as well.
Okay.
No, there's
okay.
no... Where's the layer?
Yeah. In order for it to be 15 days, we would have to find her exactly on that day and kill her on that day and leave that day to make it to Ordon in time for the wedding.
Maximum effort. We move efficiently.
Can
No,
Nanny
that is
fly
cutting it
us to
close,
the?
though.
Can we get Nanny to fly us to Ordon?
Ooh.
Well, we have the tree thing though to Ordon, or like near Ordon, don't we?
Here.
I thought
it-
that was like in
There we go.
Televandor.
Yeah,
The
it's
trees-
somewhere over here.
Yeah, it's over by the compass, and that's way further
it's
out.
way away.
It was an old, essentially, an old outpost where they were going to put Ordon because there's a tree there, but they decided against it.
Where's the she's at Fort Stonehammer?
Who's
No,
she?
Emerith is like up in this area.
Yeah.
Well,
she's
now-
on the way to Ordon.
No, well, now you guys don't know, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, you guys don't know where the white dragon is.
Ask Stonebeard. If anybody knows
Ask
where that
Daisy.
dragon is.
Daisy would know where the dragon is.
If
Why
not,
would he mention his lair, then? Or her lair? It's because she's in her lair, because that's where she's comfortable.
Where the hell is her lair?
The dragon. That's her lair.
Oh. Well, then that's up by Ordon.
Yep.
Ordon's over here.
Ordon is over here.
God, this map is so confusing comparatively to the other map. Okay, go back to the other map really quick.
Yeah, so it would be a 6-day travel from where we are now, or 6 or 7-day travel
Thank
from
you.
where we are now to the lair. Because I'm
She's
counting
somewhere.
trees.
She's somewhere around here, probably. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Because if you look,
Okay.
Lock Remains is on both maps, and if you just go straight up, it should be there.
Yeah. So, admittedly, after we kill the dragon, we don't have to go directly back to the capital. I
No.
mean, we can kill the
No.
dragon, go to Ordon, travel back to the capital, go. I assume
He's
there's
just asking how many days does it take to kill the dragon. He doesn't care about anything else. Like, because
I
travel
would
there,
say-
travel back doesn't matter. Travel there matters. Doing
a
stuff.
fourth of a month. Just say a fourth of a month.
So
Is he gonna
20 days, 15 days,
About
Is he
20.
gonna-
About 20 days.
20
yeah.
days.
20
Does he have a
days. All right.
deadline? Does he have a deadline for when he wants it killed? Because
Oh, he's
like,
just
does he want it
asking.
killed before the tournament?
Is 20 days
does
before
he-
the tournament?
Like, does he
Because-
want her killed before the tournament?
70, 80. It's not.
Like,
Yep.
does he have
He'd
an
be okay
objective
with
to have
20.
her dead before?
So, yeah, just say 20 days. If we do it sooner, we might be able to exhaust ourselves just a little bit to get a little bit farther quicker.
Okay.
What if we didn't
rest.
kill her? And
Against
what if
the
we didn't kill
dragon.
her till later?
Take some rest before we get there. I guess those would cancel each other out. Never mind.
All right, I'm just 20 days. Should
20
be
days.
sufficient.
All right. Starting today,
I mean,
20 days it is. He writes an addendum in the contract and then hands it to you guys to start signing. And he'll call people in one by one to sign the contract.
So what does the contract say exactly? Just that we have to kill the dragon within 20 days, or else
Yes.
nothing. We get nothing.
Well, or else you're like you yeah, pretty much you get nothing and the contract is void. And if you do end up killing dragon after the fact, you become enemies of the state.
Can I ask is he calling us in too?
Yep, one at a time.
Can I ask him what is the point of this time crunch? What's the point of
What time crunch?
the 20 days?
You guys chose the 20 days.
you chose it. Like, that's what I was trying to ask is, does he want the dragon dead before the tournament? Could we
does
have
it
taken
matter?
45 days? Could we have taken 38 days? Like, we don't know.
You don't know because Corey said 20 and he's not
Mhm.
giving that information.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I'll ask him why does the 20 days matter? Why does a time limit at all matter so much? You're the one who's suggested it to begin with. So why does it matter?
The time doesn't matter. You are correct, but if you want to be part of the contract, you should probably sign.
Take off the time limit then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You can not sign and then become an enemy of the state and probably never be able to see your moms again. So you can have that, or you could just sign it and go kill a dragon for me.
This man, in refusing to answer a simple question, I'll sign it and then I'll put a little picture of a middle finger next to my name.
That's fine. It's part of your signature now.
Yeah, it is. And then I
like
give
for
him the
all
middle
time,
finger.
if your name is ever scrolled somewhere,
Okay.
or it's just
Great.
a little middle finger. That's funny.
And then I give him the middle finger and I go back to Ty.
Yeah, that's
just
fine.
Annoyed. That man annoys.
And then we'll go with Ty is next. Do you sign the contract?
Well, first I'm just gonna look for Corey and wait for Corey to tell me what to do.
Surprise, surprise. Lord Stonebeard over here doesn't want to do his own dirty work. So, looks like we're gonna go kill that dragon after all.
Speaking of letting go of things, he gets up and he starts taking off his very heavy plate mail.
Ew. Don't strip.
He has clothes on underneath.
Freak. Ew. He has a tiny peepee. Guys.
Jesus.
It's a letter, Lisa.
Ari fucking hates this man.
As he drops the pieces of plate mail, they almost concave into the stone as they fall. You guys see that there are what looks like ancient script tattoos all over his body.
No.
He then nods his head over to the guard, and the guard picks up this heavy plate mail. He's struggling to even pick it up, let alone, wear it. But he then drags this essentially over to Desra. And he essentially, Stonebeard. Well, then I won't be needing this anymore. I fought in it my entire life. Made it myself over in Snowfell, in the mines. It's a relic of the past that I do not wish to have anymore. Wish to let go of. And seeing as my plan is coming to be, I feel it is freeing to get rid of the armor I don't need anymore.
What exactly is it that has you so confident about this tournament win? Seems a little unwise to be giving up so many advantages right before the fight.
See, well, I'll let you in on a little hint, as you're the only one that could, if they so choose, enter the tournament. There's only 3 others that have entered.
Okay, great. Oh, shit.
One dumbass human from Brim named Sir Eric, I think, brought one of Lord Cedric's concubines with him. Yeah, I'm going to crush his head.
Jesus.
And, well, the other 2 are council members. And I can guarantee you right now, They don't have what I have. And guess what? Even if I lose, even that 1%, my army is sitting just outside the gates. The wolves are in the forest for any stragglers that wish to run away. Candle has her assassins at every noble's door. And Barun has, well, if it comes to it, you can know his surprise. I'm winning this, Corey. And then, and only then, the war of fire and ice will begin.
It's a great book.
Referring to the Draconian Empire.
So many people want to suck his dick. I mean, everybody is on his side. And for what, though?
They're getting some out of it.
Yeah,
You just don't know
Not
what.
enough.
Yeah, you don't know what, though. I
makes
know
you feel-
you have, Sophie. You have the biggest FOMO out of everyone here. You ask everything, and the second I don't give you an answer, it eats and eats at you.
It's not FOMO. It's I just don't like being in the know.
It's
I
so
want to be in the know.
I
That's the
No, I can.
that you
I
asked
can
so
not
many
be a part of it. I just want to know what's going on. But I don't need to be
Yeah.
a
questions. No,
part
it's
of it.
great.
No, it's. I think it's great either way, but that
Well,
is his explanation to you, Corey.
You know what, Stonebeard? For someone who is so convinced that he's gonna win, it sure sounds like you just plan on taking what you can't fucking earn. Rightfully.
Mhm. Tell me, princess, have you earned your spot?
I've got my boots on the ground.
Well,
earned my place.
maybe you should just go marry that sweet elvish boy your father is trying to set you up with, and then maybe I'll take into consideration your words. Desra.
Yeah.
This is adamantine mithril plate mail +1.
Oh. Adamantine mithril. That's
Yep,
interesting.
it has both properties of adamantine and mithril, and it is +1 as well.
+1 breast. Let's put a +1 breastplate in here for now.
Not breastplate, plate mail.
Plate mail, yeah.
And then in the description, make sure you put adamantine and mithril, as mithril makes it medium armor, and adamantine means you can't be critted. I believe that's what adamantine does. We'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Considering you're a berserker, or no, a barbarian, that's funny though, that he gives you the armor.
Right?
Alright, Ty.
Good.
Does the contract look signable?
She just looks at Corey.
I mean, I'm not gonna force you, but yeah.
Am I gonna die?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. Can you kill a dragon?
Don't fucking listen to him. You're not gonna die.
Promise?
Promise.
She signs.
As you're leaving, Ty, make a perception check. You hear the bitter end of Stonebeard's words to Corey. You should never promise things you can't keep. Sam's turn.
Can I look at the contract? I want to check if there's anything hidden in it. I'm reading the fucking terms and conditions.
Sure, make an insight check.
To spot
Or
any hidden shit.
investigation.
Investigation. Cool. Where is it? Fuck off.
It looks like a good contract. There's
It's the
a
best
small
contract I've ever seen.
addendum down at the bottom that says 20 days. But that's about it. I mean, you see the middle finger that Ari left.
Enthusiastically left.
Sign it. Because I rolled so great. Nothing sus about this.
All right. Is there anyone else that needs to sign this contract? Desra, Corey?
Oh, I guess we do need to, don't we?
I suppose.
Oh, how much of a dick move would that be if you just made the three of us sign for real?
That would be funny.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
But you guys sign it. I assume you're the one that brokered the deal, so.
Yeah, of course. Just
All
the
right.
most perfect cursive you've ever seen.
All right, you sign it. You show Stonebeard that you sign it, and then he claps his hands and says, "Great. You guys got 20 days to fulfill that contract. If not, I mean, kind of sucks, but doesn't really hurt me any. And if she becomes more of a problem than you guys can handle, I guess I'll have to take her out myself. But for a later date, maybe."
Well then, is
Oh.
this meeting concluded?
One more order of business. And he walks up to Desra. And he strips you of your rank and tears your military garb, essentially defacing it.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
And he's like, "There. Now our deal is settled. Not bad for lying, right, Desra?"
Well, everyone got what they needed, I assume.
He kind of smirks and looks over to the Butcher and Relic and Baroon and even Candle behind him, and they all give him a nod or a smile, or in Relic's case, his alcohol just cheersing to the roof, essentially.
I want to mage hand Relic's drink so it spills down the front of his tunic.
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Let's go.
You do
Let's
make
go.
him spill, but not on himself. It just spills all over.
Nice.
And he's like, ah, damn it. And just starts
Smooth.
cleaning up.
Hmm. If this is the if this is the last interaction we're having, gosh, I want to say this. You know, fine. You know, maybe a few months ago that might have, gotten a rise out of me, but I trust the people standing behind me with their swords. Can you say the same?
Ooh.
Get him.
Well, if all goes according to plan, then I can give them all what they want. And won't that make you happy? Looks at Candle, looks at Butcher, Relic, Barun. And they all nod and they're like, yes, 100%. That's why we're helping you in the first place.
Yeah, just so long as it's what they need and not what they deserve. And then I'm gonna try and leave on that. We're gonna try and get Corey to walk out with me.
Hold up one more minute.
Are we still in the room or were we kicked out
No,
after we
you
signed the
guys,
contract?
yeah, as soon as you guys signed, you were kicked out. But Corey's still there. As Desiree, you get up off the chair, Stonebeard says, hold on. Barun, would you like to broker a deal for your artifact back? He kind of grunts. Well, what do you want for it?
Well, I'm sorry to say, I don't really think there's much you can offer me.
It's important to my people. Tell you what, I'll give you my giant sack. It's filled with the treasures I've collected over the years. More than enough to pay for 10 of them.
Sorry, it's just something about it's saying not to part with it at this point.
Well, Stonebeard, I cannot promise I won't try and retrieve it myself. He looks at Desrin, shrugs, and says, you heard him.
Well, you're certainly welcome to try.
And Barun just eyes you as you walk out. And you guys are kind of pushed maybe like a block to 2 blocks away before the guards just let you loose in front of the pillars of the 7. Or 7 pillars of creation.
Okay. Now, IRL me is going to go shoot a brick because, oh my god.
Yay.
Oh my god. That was so stressful. That was
It's real.
like we won, kind of.
Do you want to
Right.
know what you left out?
Oh, what
on?
I could have gotten from Varun. Don't tell me it was something cool like a super great act or something.
Super great axe? What's a super great axe?
I'm trying to remember the name of it. There
Great
was I was looking at like magical items. There was a great axe that like you could throw it and it would do like cold damage and stuff. It was it's called the Gert's Great Axe. That's what it's called.
We're gonna say it was between $10,000 and $40,000 or gold worth of things.
Oh my god.
But you didn't choose, so I'm not gonna tell you. But I'll tell you the price range of what you missed out on.
Also, I don't think I'd be able to carry a giant sack.
No, I don't think Desra could carry a giant's sack. You are correct.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
you guys are left to your own devices, though.
Oh.
Okay. Can I do like an investigation or perception check just to like make sure nobody's like tailing us after that?
Sure. Perception.
And it's probably snowing.
Not that you know of.
Okay.
It's snowing here, right? Or it snowed here?
It's been snowing for the last several days.
I'm just gonna go and punch a tree hard enough to like knock the snow down.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh joy!
I hope you break your hand. That'd be funny.
Right, that would be funny. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why that has advantage, but 18 would be even all.
You do so. You knock some snow down, but not all of it. But
Yes. Oh my god.
We better get a move on. We should stop at Starry and Leshy's just to say farewell and then head out.
Yeah, sooner the better.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna go to Vivi's really fast.
Okay.
okay, what are you looking at, Vivi's?
What I talked to you about earlier.
Oh wow, talking in private. Secrets aren't a fun.
Wow.
Solo campaigning over here.
That's fine, I
No.
guess, because you two live together.
Well, she was gonna ask Vivi, but you guys were very in Vivi's face at the time, so.
No, it's because I didn't. What I need to talk to her about is something that I wouldn't have known until after the church.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
So it wouldn't have made sense to do it beforehand because I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Ask her about that gem too.
I mean, we can all probably go though.
I don't think it matters.
I think it's fine. So you
Okay.
go to Vivi's. What is your question for Vivi? She'll be currently making some more glow sticks.
Queen.
I don't know if such an item exists, but if anybody knows how to make it or of it, it'd be you. But I don't really feel like I'm alone in my own head sometimes. Do you have anything that can like keep people out?
Well, actually, now that you say that, I have two amulets of protection from detection. I use one myself as the cogs and wheels like to spy on my little operation from time to time.
What exactly does it do?
Oh, it prevents people from looking at you from vast distances, or sometimes even gods have trouble contacting you through it. So,
All gods?
no, not all gods. It's difficult because it protects you from divination magic, which, if you didn't know, divination magic is magic that revolves around the divine.
Wow.
So maybe if you're like praying to your god, which seeing as you worship Sarenrae, maybe take it off if you want to hear her, but keeping it on means your thoughts are your own.
How much?
Oh, well, these things do take some time, roughly about a month to 2 months, depending on the magic and its behavior. But an amulet like this fetches around 500 gold. Do you have that amount, or?
I have this candle. Would you be interested in buying the candle and maybe reducing the price a little?
How much do you have?
Well, I have enough. I just would like to not spend everything I have.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. What is this candle and what does it do?
It's an arcane candle, and I'll be honest, I don't know much about it, but it is magical.
It is magical. During a short rest, you can recover 1 spell slot of however level you wish, which is very powerful for someone who can cast higher level spells.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting item. I've only ever seen them coming from Glon from time to time, and even then, they're rare. Let's say 200 gold?
You'll give me 200 for the candle?
Yeah.
Okay. Deal.
Okay. And you got the other 300?
Yes.
Okay. So instead of giving you 200, she just pockets the candle and then you give her 300. All right. Go ahead and add an amulet of protection from detection. It should come up when you just have an amulet down, but if you're having trouble.
Oops. Protection and turning?
No.
Then I don't see it.
Let's see. Yeah, it's amulet of proof against detection and location. Sorry.
Okay. Do you know if that is attunement?
It should be. Yes, attunement.
Okay.
Does she have any sending scrolls? A scroll of sending?
On her thing.
Yeah.
Sending is a 3rd level, right?
Sending is a 3rd level. Yes.
Is it a sorcerer spell?
It's a fantastic question. I don't know how to check. Components check. Evocation, casting. I don't know. Oh, probably on here I can check.
I don't.
It's Bard, Cleric, Wizard.
I would say it's okay because Artificer does have a spell list, but I don't have that. But we'll say,
Yeah.
sure, she has one of that, and it's 100 gold to 500 gold.
Can I
Barter.
and so
we
for
could say
spells,
you went with if you want.
yeah.
Okay.
For these kind of spells, the person who has it needs to be able to cast a 3rd level spell to use it,
No,
or
be
anybody
able to
can use it.
cast a spell to use it.
Okay. Now, offhanded, can Leshy or Starry cast spells?
Well, Starry did know Mage Hand.
Okay, cool. Then that's enough that she could use it.
Because if you recall, she used it when you guys were staying
Right.
at the inn.
She did the Magnificent Mansion too.
Then yeah,
That's from a key. That's a magic item.
I would like to barter for just being like, hey, sending, what a basic spell. This price is kind of high, don't you think?
It's very useful though. How much
Still
coin do you
quite-
got on you?
None of your business. How much is it? How much does it say it is exactly?
Okay, well, there's the scroll, and we can barter for it. Or I got these, and she pulls out sending stones.
And what's that? What's a sending stone?
A sending stone is essentially 2 stones that can send messages
Cell
to each
phone.
other. It's a cell phone.
Oh my god. I don't show, Ari doesn't show how excited that makes her. I, Sophia, am
Oh
saying how
my
excited
god.
that makes me.
I don't show
I'm saying
my
how
emotion.
excited that I am excited. And so I say, oh, that's interesting. How much is that?
How much you got?
I'm truly just answer my question. How much is that? I've got
I'll start
some
the bidding
money.
off at 1,000 gold.
Jesus. 500 gold.
Okay. 599.
550.
Deal.
Awesome. Kind of great, actually. Awesome, cool. I give her a handshake. Thanks. That was dope. I hand her over the coin. Did you make these yourself? Are
Yes.
these something you make, or is it?
Yeah, you make them. It takes about
cool.
a
You
year.
made this?
Yes, it takes about a year, and you have to constantly cast sending on this object once a month, and the message has to be exactly the same.
Wait. What?
That's how you create it. So once a month, these stones. Okay, so these stones, you cast the spell sending on them once a month, and you have to remember the exact phrase that you send
What
it.
phrase? Do you mind if I ask what phrase you use? Hope it's something silly.
I mean, I just use ticks and talks is better than cogs and wheels, but
You're right about that. Cool.
You were gonna say ticks and talks is better than dicks and cocks,
Docs.
but
dicks and cocks.
And how are these used? Just one person has one, the other person has the other, and you can communicate through them?
Yep, you can cast sending to the other person once a day. So
awesome.
Between the two, you guys can send each other messages twice, if that makes sense. So you can send a message to them, they can respond, and then they can send a message to you, and then you can respond.
Awesome. That's perfect. I leave with Ty and we go back to Leshy and Stars.
Just so you know, I'm unattuning to my my jade amulet and attuning to the other one.
Okay. I will put sending stones in your inventory, Ari. Apparently I don't have them.
Okay.
Anyway. But you do have 2 sending stones. And Ty, you
Awesome.
got your amulet of proof of detection and location, I believe.
How big is the sending stone?
It's palm sized.
Oh, it's quite big. Okay.
Yeah,
Size
on
of
one
a cell phone.
So on one side it's the depiction of an open mouth, and the other side is an ear.
Icon. Love that. Okay. Oh, this is thread. Ooh. Cool.
You guys make it to Leshy's as Ty and Ari get back.
Leshy, oh my god, I just deleted everything. Leshy, sorry. Hey, what's up? I give them both a hug.
They give you hugs.
Seems like we are to be off soon.
Where to?
Basically Ordon, but maybe making a pit stop at a cave. But we'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, give me a sec. The dogs are going crazy. Talk amongst each other.
Des, how you feeling about everything that happened back there with Fuckface, Stonebeard?
Is there an emotion between anxious and happy? Because, like, I was literally thinking about this the entire week. I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to say to get us out of this situation? Because I don't want anyone to die.
Yeah, it's very scary. I don't like that man. He's icky and gross.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst.
It's funny because I just got into rewatching Teen Titans, the original one.
Oh,
so good.
And oh my, he's giving me such like Slade vibes, where it's like, I can't tell you everything, but you are impressing me, and I want you to succeed, but only on my terms.
That is so disrespectful to Slade. I mean, that man's a bitch, but Stonebeard's a bigger bitch.
I mean, hey, at least Stonebeard never SA'd anybody.
You know what?
Not yet.
You know what? That we know of.
Right? Because I was like, when I was first developing Desra's story, have you heard the song Leave Luann? It's on a it's from a musical album called the 35 millimeter musical experience.
No.
Oh my god, it's
I have heard of this album.
I have not.
It's very good.
I was working on a playlist for Desra.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
I think all of Ari's songs on her playlist would be 2010's club music. Whoa.
That's a layout.
Aw, what a cute little house. Where does one of them sleep?
I'll put it in pictures and GIFs.
They both sleep over here.
Oh my
They
god, I
snuggle.
love that ring. I just
They
saw it.
snuggle. Wrap their little tails around each other. Anyway, we were just talking to Des about how she felt about everything that's happened.
So Starry has a question for Ari.
It's cool because Ari has not questions for Starry, but she has a present for Starry and Leshy.
Do you want to be private while you have this conversation?
I don't
No.
care unless Starry does.
No.
Sick.
Unless she's
Yeah,
making
what's up?
more bread and just getting essentially low-end alcohol for everyone that he bought while you guys were doing shit.
Leshy,
I grabbed Starry a glass of water.
He's
What's
like,
up, Starry?
it's made from the wine in the basement that definitely went bad, but he made
Hell
it
yeah.
better. He made it better.
That's a bad joke. Never mind. It's gonna make a dumb fucking joke.
So Starry looks at you and says, "So have you decided? You gonna stay here with me and help me and Leshy and?"
I have decided, in fact. That is exactly what I want to be with the both of you. But right now I have other matters that I must attend to first. But the moment that all of that is done, if there is still room for me, I would be more than happy to stay. And then I pull out a little box and I set it in front of her. And it's not a ring. So don't fucking
Is it the
say
sending
anything.
stone?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I pull out a little box and I hand it to her, or I set it down in front of her.
Okay.
And I say, you and Leshy and soon to be little baby mean the world to me. And I want to do what I can to make the world safe for you guys before I feel comfortable settling into a mundane life. Yeah, that's my piece.
She opens the box.
It's a cute little pair of earrings. The earrings that I made her.
Oh.
They're made from those pieces that I chipped off, or that Des actually chipped off of the Heartstone, and I've been holding on to them in my physical hand so that they are the heat of my body heat. And I'm just like, this is my commitment to you and to this family. And yeah.
She kind of gives you a half-hearted smile, and her shoulders kind of slump down, and she's like, "Well, I would prefer a ring, but these work just fine. However, I'm not going to promise anything. Ari, you're a beautiful young woman, and I've grown to love you and have feelings for you.
Ari's like, really? No.
This stage of my life, I need to be more concerned with my child and the well-being of my child, as well as Leshy's well-being.
I agree.
I offered you to join me as a part of our family, and as much as you have lost and gained back, it still hurts me a little to see you running after shadows.
there.
I can't promise you we'll be here when you get back. But this is her character. I'm just playing her character. I'm not trying to punish anybody or anything like that, but this is who she is and how she thought about the situation. Anyway.
Yeah, they want to go to Kit.
Yeah,
exactly.
She's like, us Tabaxi are looked down on everywhere we go. But you're the only one to actually see us as people, and for that, we see you as our own. So for you to take off like this again, for your friends, it's a noble deed, what you're doing. I understand, and you have other family too, your moms. I understand. But I can't promise you we'll be back here when you get back.
I give her a nod, and
she puts on the earring though.
Queen. I'm just like, I fully understand that, and I wouldn't want you all to stay here if you had the chance to go where you really want to go purely for me. Though I will tell you, I will be coming back, and I will find you. No, sorry. I will be coming back, and if you're not here, then yeah, basically I will go looking for you. I will one day. I understand that me leaving right now isn't
goodbye.
The best.
It's not goodbye, is what you're saying.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a goodbye, and it's not the best in this situation for all of us. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, there are still things that I must do before I can stop. And I'm going to do those things, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to meet Little Bean, and we are all going to be okay. And yeah. Dope.
She smiles as she slides the other one. That was probably meant for you, Ari, but she slides it to Leshy. The earring.
Other what?
The other earring.
No, they weren't. Neither of them were meant for me. They were meant
for Starry. Okay.
Yeah,
they both were. Okay.
I'm okay with Leshy taking one of them, truly. And as she hands Leshy one of the rings, I also hand Leshy one of the sending stones. And I say,
okay.
if there are any problems, if anything is to arise, please do not hesitate to contact me. And I look at Starry. That goes for the both of you. This isn't just Leshy's, of course. This is for the both of you. But I will always be on standby for the two of you, and I will be back the moment I can be. And I give Leshy a little hug as well. And yeah.
He's kind of sad that you're not coming with. He kind of looks exactly like Star. He's like almost mirroring her emotions right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of pipes up a little and gives you a hug, and he's like, I also understand. But Leshy's place is here with Starry.
Of course.
And as much as I would like to adventure, I think my adventuring days are over.
And I hope to one day join you in that, one day very soon.
Yes, our final adventure that we're thinking of and hopefully can achieve, going back to Ket.
Yes. I give him one of those like goodbye kisses on the cheek, and I do the same to Starry. And I assume that's kind of all we need to do here. So I sure fucking hope it is. Because I'm leaving.
Of course,
We gotta-
messages Ari immediately.
We gotta
You
go.
fucking idiot!
What?
We're gonna have a kiss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I give her a kiss on the cheek, and then I start to walk away, and then Corey yells at me, and I'm like, fuck. And then I turn around, and I'm like,
This is go time. Go, go, go.
I grab Starry's hand, and I kind of look at her, and I'm like, I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you super hard right now. And I give her a kiss.
Okay. It's a nice, simple kiss, and she gives you a
Yeah.
kiss back. And then go ahead and give me perception checks. Corey, give me one with advantage. Sam, you get one with advantage. And if Ty and Desra want to see what's going on, you guys have disadvantage.
I don't want a perception they're making out.
Damn, Corey! Damn,
I'm
Corey!
Okay, Corey, you see their slow motion lips moving.
Let's be honest though, Corey, you and I both know that the only way I was ever gonna give Starry a kiss before now is if you would have been like, dude, give her a fucking kiss, because
I'm
Ari
so
is-
proud.
Ari is so like, no, even though she just told me she loves me, like she doesn't want to kiss me though. That's kind of the
And I'm
mindset
like-
I've got for Ari.
I'm like, what are you doing?
No, she totally doesn't want to kiss
Seize
for
your
me.
moment.
No,
All right,
she totally doesn't
Ari,
want to
you
kiss.
you make a perception check too.
Oh shit. I can do that. If I can find perception. I found it. Oh, lame. 7.
Okay.
No
Well,
advantage?
No.
Damn.
She blatantly does this, but I want to see if anyone fails. No, all of you
I lock
succeed
our
in
eyes with
seeing
Sam.
that she slips a item into Ari's pocket on her cloak or whatever.
Imagine I just took it out now and was like, what's this? No, I don't do that.
Yeah, you guys all notice.
Yeah.
It was very
when we-
sloppily. Like, it was very, like, noticeable.
When we pull apart, I do warn them both of Stonebeard and ask them, for the time you're here, please be careful. And again, use that sending stone if you need me, because I can get back here very quickly. And I will,
Okay.
for the two of you.
Do keep in mind, if you ever make another tree somewhere else, the old one
Yeah.
disappears. Okay. Keep it. I was
Yep.
just saying.
But for a while, I know that this one's going to be staying. So as of now,
Yes.
but knowing you, you're going to be like, the second I change the tree, you're going to be like, sorry, message you saying she's dying or something.
No. All right. You guys gather your things and say your goodbyes.
Yeah. Oops. Farewell. Goodbye.
So long.
Also, for anybody wondering, the unfinished business is Ty. I cannot let Ty do what the fuck she's doing in good conscience and just leave. So gotta do, and I gotta hopefully go to Prim once. Last known Stonebeard army allocation. Sick. Are we just gonna head straight to the dragon from here?
I don't know. Are you?
I think so. Oh,
Well, I
is
can't
Daisy
leave the
not
capital
here?
until I get unshackled.
Yeah, well, we gotta do all that.
I just realized I've been muted this whole time.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. I said, first off, yeah, we should. We don't want to be dragging our feet about it.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm sorry, I had to because it was so bad. I had to.
It was really good. No, it was funny. That was
Oh my
good.
god. And then, what was the other thing I said? Obviously, the most important thing was the stupid pun.
Of course.
The Cogs place, the Cogs and Wheels. Did we want to visit them first and then leave?
I don't need anything from them, but
Because I know,
Okay.
because so yeah.
Does Cogs and Wheels have out the front menu board we can have a look at to see if there's anything we want before we go?
Made Josh leave.
No.
Thank you.
If you really want to go, I'm just gonna tell you how it is. They close at 8, and you guys have been talking forever, so they are currently closed.
Yeah. It's okay. I think we've gotten what we need. And also I would like to leave the capital. We've been in the capital for so long.
It's really been forever.
It really has been. In game it's been like 2 days, but for us it's been like 5 years. So yeah. I mean, they're close. Nothing we can do about that. Let's get all this junk off of Ty.
Are you guys gonna spend the night here, or are you guys leaving at night?
Let's leave at night, bro. Let's get out of here.
Into the cover of darkness.
Well, I just had like an emotional goodbye with Starry and Leshy, and I'm not going back because that's so cringe.
Yeah,
So-
imagine we're like, well, actually, can we crash here tonight?
Yeah, literally. Like, I'm not doing that. So we're leaving at night. Actually, we can sleep out in the. We'll be fine.
We got
We've
10.
done it before. We've got tents. We've got sleeping bags. We'll be fine. Plus, I need to talk to Ty too when we start our journey. Rohan, will you please chill out, dude? Oh,
Okay.
hey guys, I'm so sorry, guys. Guess what? It's Rohan's 4th birthday today. She's 4
Happy
years old.
birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday.
So
everybody says happy
you
birthday,
guys are
Rohan.
leaving at night, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
so all right, let's get to where we need to go. Or your first night.
Okay, lay down,
So-
baby.
You guys can the advantages of big cities is you guys can literally leave from 4 different sections. So
Yeah.
where would you guys like to go? Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is, unfortunately for you guys are on foot, as well.
Daisy. What's going on?
A big donation of horses was just made to the Church of Sarenrae.
Did Crassus
What?
do that? Did
Yeah.
Crassus do that?
Damn it.
I'm going to the
yeah.
church and I'm
I'm
killing
gonna
Crassus.
kill that man.
I'm not. This isn't a bit. I'm going to the church and I'm killing Crassus. This is not a bit. I'm fireballing the church.
More
like to
importantly,
marry the
where's
hell-
Daisy?
Yeah, no, we
Daisy's
go out
outside.
there.
No, Daisy's fine. Daisy's out there.
For real?
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Daisy's still okay? I
Yeah.
go up and I hug Daisy. Daisy, you're here. You're okay?
Yeah, a bunch of men just took all the horses, and I watched them, and they looked at me, and that was kind of weird.
Yeah,
and I
but
kind of
you're
wanted to
not-
eat
You didn't
them, but
stop
it was.
them from taking the horses.
Well, you said don't do creepy shit, and I wanted to eat
That
it.
is true. So you're not you don't feel like you're in the middle of disappearing or anything?
No, should I be?
I thought so.
Do
I
you
was
feel like
unper-
disappearing?
Should I be
No, I
worried?
feel fantastic. I just also do like that I'm
Then I also
human
feel
again.
fantastic.
Anyway, the ring that
Yeah.
I'm no longer. How's this working?
What are you talking about?
Well, look, Daisy, you know that I summon you,
Yeah. That's cool.
I summon you through a ring.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and that ring isn't exactly uncursed. So,
Oh, wait. Tell me
yeah.
to do something.
Oh, fudge, yes. Daisy, pick up that
No,
flower
fuck
right
you.
there. Ah, yay, you can do your own shit. Woo!
Hey, I
You can
can
do whatever
do
you
my
want.
own thing. So I
But
could
like,
have
please
ate those
don't
people.
You could have ate those people, yes. Yeah, you could have.
Oh.
Don't eat us. Please don't do that.
I kind of just like, Daisy, now that you can do your own stuff, which remember, I always let you do. Though I know I let you and I understand the whole like you whatever, but I tried my hardest with what I was given. I'm just curious. We are about to go on an adventure and I love you so much and I'd love for you to come along with.
Can I eat
If you'd like.
things?
You
Live
can
things.
eat certain things. Not us or any of our friends or allies, but all of the bad guys you can definitely eat. Unless we need to talk to them about something. But
How about I eat
yeah,
the flesh and blood of your victims?
right. Can you wait until we're done like interrogating them if need be, and then you can eat the flesh and blood of our victims?
Oh, yeah, of course. They need stripped of
Okay, cool.
their, like, metal objects and stuff
Right.
like that.
You're
It
right.
kind of gets stuck in my teeth. But
Yeah.
after that, I would like to consume their souls.
Awesome. You can totally do that. I hold out my hand. Is it a deal?
It's a deal. And
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. This is fucked up. But,
I
alright.
love it.
All of you get a brand on your shoulder. It hurts like a motherfucker.
Ow!
But it's
What?
it's essentially three I'm not gonna say it's like 3 strands of straw, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like but they're like in a bundle kinda. And that's the
Uh-huh.
brand. And he's like, there. Now I don't eat you, you provide for me, and if you don't, I eat you.
Cool. I'm down with that. I turn around to face the others. Guys, I swear to God, I didn't know he was going to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. My bad. I really didn't think he'd brand us. But,
As you
it
guys
is what it
are
is.
walking, because there's no horses available, I
Yeah.
assume you guys start walking.
Yeah. Is there anywhere around here that might sell horses outside the capital?
No.
Maybe. No, I tried. Cool.
Before we leave the capital, is there any way I can get the cuff off?
Yeah, you just ask a guard. They have a key. And since you're out of the walls, they're more than happy to do it for you.
Whenever we make first camp, as long as we're outside of the capital, just so it's known, I do want to pull Ty aside at some point to speak with her privately.
Okay. As you guys are setting up camp, I would say, like on your first day out.
Yeah.
So you guys are setting up camp and you guys can talk now.
Oh, Ty, can I talk to you for a second?
I guess.
Cool. I pull you towards like somewhere where nobody else will like hear us or anything. So, do you remember when we were all so crazy? It was like so long ago. We were asking those flames questions.
You mean Saturday?
Right, Sarah and I. And do you remember when I didn't necessarily say what I asked out loud for anybody to hear?
Yeah.
Cool. So I asked Sarah and Ray. Okay. So I have had this suspicion. Who does your family worship in light?
I don't know.
Right. But you don't think it's Saren Ray anymore, right?
Well, listen, when I stayed in the church overnight, I looked at the murals. I read the story, and it's completely different than the
Yeah.
one from Light. And
Your
there was just
amulet starts to burn hot.
ow.
I guess I'm just asking if you're still under the impression that your family is worshiping Saren Ray in light or not.
I don't know. If they are, why are the stories different? Why is everything different?
It gets hotter.
And there's
Okay.
just
Okay. Do I notice that her amulet
I'm
is
physically uncomfortable.
okay? Cool. So I don't think I should say this because clearly your amulet's freaking out, but I gotta tell you. So I asked,
Make
who
a
is
dexterity saving throw as a rush of wind comes from, let's say the east or northeast.
me?
Both of you, and it comes through, almost like a stampeding. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
nat 20. Come on, let me save Ty too.
A stampeding like wind that just pushes the trees out of its way. And as you step in front of Ty for whatever this may happen to be, it goes through you. You feel a ghost and a cold shiver just push through you, and you see Ty snap her neck back in a massive amount of force, almost like getting shot in the head with an arrow. She becomes unconscious.
Damn it. Oh, was the amulet that was growing the one she got, the one to prevent?
Yes. Ty.
I freak out.
Yeah, you guys freak out, but time kind of stands still for you guys. As obviously you're in this different dreamscape.
Both of us?
No, just Ty. This isn't her
Okay.
in her head. Ty, you are surrounded in your dreamscape by 3 hulking shadows. They surround you. You feel their glare.
Why? Why, Tysius?
Why what?
Explain yourself.
Where are my friends?
They are no concern of ours. We were sent to punish.
What do you mean punish?
Speak your blasphemy, and maybe, Saren Ray will take you back.
But Saren Ray hasn't abandoned me. She showed me the light.
lies told to you by the Seven.
I don't even know who the 7 are.
Why, Dionysius? You were chosen. And now you doubt.
I don't doubt Sarenrae. I believe with everything that I am that she's telling me what to do, and I'm following it to a T.
Well, you are on the wrong path.
Why do people keep telling me that?
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Just me.
Yes.
Oh, frickin' A.
This one comes up to you. Take 11 necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 2. Which I'll write down. Okay. It is technically your turn, Ty. Yeah, it kind of sucks you guys can't help, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Let's be honest here.
What is your strength score currently without the minus?
Normally a 13.
Okay. Well, it's your turn, so.
I will. I'm going to twin spell guiding bolt.
On who?
This one, and I guess this one because it's a ranged attack. So.
Go for it. 20 will hit both of them. Oh, make sure you tell me the level of the spell. That
One.
you cast. Just the one? Alright.
Hate that.
You eviscerate the two shadows. The light consuming their shadowy figure. Your amulet starts to glow brighter. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Stupid child. You were meant to be servants. The Lord.
I'm meant to be what?
Sacrificed for the Lord.
Okay, I thought you said salvaged, and I was like, ugh.
He's gonna hit you with 3 attacks. Take 11 necrotic. Sorry. So you take 11 and it's reduced by 4. Take 9 more. Reduced by another 4. And then just 5. And you're reduced by 3.
That's dead.
That's 0.
That's strength of 0.
Alright. Well. What happens when you die, Ty?
My tattoo says otherwise.
And your tattoo does. It glows a radiant glow, and you see the ink essentially absorb into your skin as you fade consciousness and wake with an adrenaline rush. It's your turn.
I'm going to...
Your strength is reduced back, or not reduced, but set back to normal, by the way.
Is my health, or is my health just...
No, your health's still 2.
Okay. Oh, no. How much was it? 12.
The
Hold
guiding
on.
bolt
It's been
was
so long.
super effective against the other 2.
Okay, I'll just do that then. As it misses.
21 will hit.
It's first level, by the way.
No.
Ty was only out for a minute. As Ty, you wake up. Your head clearer than it ever was. A slight bloody nose. And, of course, Ari and everyone surrounding you. asking if you're okay.
I'm more confused than ever.
Wait, that confused you?
Me? No. Her? Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say. I was like, that's pretty blatant right there. Alright. You guys take a look over Ty and make sure she's doing alright.
Are you good, Ty? What happened? Ty? Don't die, please. Being dramatic. Please, Ty.
I don't think whatever it is likes my new bling.
Right. So anyway, as I was saying. What happened, Ty?
I don't know. I felt a breeze, and then all of a sudden the world went dark and there was things around me and they started fighting me because I apparently am not following Sarenrae well enough. And I thought I was doing everything that she asked, but apparently I'm not doing it good enough.
There
And
was something that tipped you off, though. The fact that whatever this thing was referred to its master as Lord.
well, more so they refer to it as their master.
Yeah. It all around was just sketchy.
So my tattoo's gone. I just got that.
Oh, don't worry, Red. I can get you a new one.
Ari still wants to tell Ty, but I feared. I don't know if she was attacked specifically because I was telling her shit.
I mean, that is kind of how the
yeah, but it could be a coincidence, and I think she really needs to know this information. How can I do this?
When I was in the city, it felt as if a weight had been lifted off my shoulder. When I made it into the temple, it felt like I could see for the first time.
Maybe because you were
Like,
seeing for the first time.
It's full of static, and I don't think that I'm alone in my own head. And why would Sarenrae be in my head? But then, if it's Sarenrae, why is everything different? Why is there no one there? Why did my family not send anybody to the temple? That doesn't make any sense.
Ty?
Why are the murals different? It doesn't make sense.
I grab her shoulders and I make her look at me. Ty?
And I kiss her.
I kiss her. No, I just want to say it's not Sarenrae, and that's it. And then just
back up in case she explodes.
Just back up and try to put there's any wind coming.
Well, as you guys settle down from the night and the revelations and the constant panic and wondering of questions and unanswered plot twists, whatever they may be, some of you have dreams that you need to read.
Not me.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Oh, I thought I read that earlier.
Yeah, this is the first time. Yeah, this is the first time you can act on it now.
Okay.
It's a dream.
Well,
yours is more of a trance.
While they're reading their dreams, Josh, so just so I know as a player, because I'm an idiot.
Sure.
Does this mean I can't tell Ty anything about it without something freaky happening? Or was that just an inconvenient timing?
The fact that she put on the amulet of proof of detection and tracking
Yeah.
or location, I can't remember, but the fact that she put it on and it glowed hot as if it was trying to protect her, and then she woke up and told you a bunch of this stuff, and her tattoo did go away, which indicated she died at one point.
Yeah.
You feel as though that's like a Hail Mary from whatever was influencing her.
Right. Doesn't exactly answer my question, though. Does that?
Is
No.
inconvenient timing.
That's what I'm getting. But Josh isn't just straight up saying it's inconvenient timing.
Maybe it's a Voldemort situation where if you say his name, he knows you're talking about him.
What if I write it down?
I'm just saying there's other ways you can interpret it.
Yeah.
During the night, Corey, as you snap out of your trance, you hear a small whistle in the distance. You kind of get out of your tent and walk a bit. And then, through the forest, walking is a kind of familiar face.
Oh, she's hot.
She looks like if Ty were
Say that about everybody.
Well, everybody's hot. What's it to you, Des? I said you were hot too.
She gets about that close before you're like, stop. What are you doing here?
Hey,
Yeah.
can I help you?
Hi, Corey. You don't remember me?
I try not to remember a lot of stuff.
No.
Yeah, we kind of ended on a bad situation, didn't we?
I wouldn't say there was
She-
much good
She
about the way
she
that
puts her
things
bow
left.
away, and you notice she has currently she had a blight arrow that was knocked.
Mm-mm-mm.
Don't worry, it wasn't for you or anything. No, it's gets rid of big things in this forest. It's nice to see you again.
I suppose it's not too bad to see you either, Val.
She holds out her hand as like a handshake.
That being said, why are you here?
Oh, well, I just saw the smoke and I thought maybe the Banderhobbs came around here. But clearly they're not around here. I was hunting some. Still on their tracks though.
Just you? Nobody
Yeah.
out here to watch your back?
Well, no, ever since, what went down, they thought I was a influence in your decision to, well, your decision. Don't get me wrong, I didn't sign up to kill kids either. But they thought
Still.
I was an influence on you for that. So instead of maybe talking to me about it, they did what they did to you. They banished me. But I know their tricks, so I can hide from them in their own territory. And recently been taking up some bounties from Capital.
Well, for the record, I'm sure you're doing just fine out here, but I'm sorry. I never meant for my decision to affect you like that. That was something I had to do for myself.
I know. And, you know, they train us as children. And throughout adolescence, and we don't really have choices, but when you came in as a child to be part of this organization of assassins, it kind of made me happy that someone that wasn't raised as a killer chose not to kill. Unfortunately for me, it's different. I kill without question, but every once in a while, I remember how you were. It's admiration I can't get rid of.
Well, I hope I can continue to live up to it. I don't suppose you got an invitation to the wedding.
Oh. No, I did not.
Well, probably not going to miss out on too much.
Well,
you know.
With the elves closing the mithril door, sorry, platinum, I keep thinking it's mithril. Platinum door. I think I might stay here on this side. Don't think I'm very well. Even though they'll forgive anyone who goes across, and I don't believe that for a second.
I mean, you said it yourself. You know their tricks.
Yeah. Well, I'm continue my hunt. I'm sorry to just walk into your camp like this, but I noticed who was keeping watch, so I had to talk to you.
Hey, it was good to see you again.
Oh,
Stay safe.
I snagged this before I left. I don't know if you remember it from when we were kids. You know, when we were sneaking out and raiding the pantry for sugary treats. But you remember this map that one of the older initiates gave us? It kind of showed where everyone was.
Those sticky fingers. Never doubted them for a second.
I was gonna give it
And
to... Yeah.
I hold my hand out and we do our secret childhood handshake.
Yeah, she did. There's a big boom, and then a turkey, and then and then
a waterfall.
a waterfall,
Mhm.
and then a mustache
jellyfish.
Elbows are involved at one point. You know,
Yeah.
it's a whole
So are the
deal.
feet. So are the
man. And
the
she
clicking
just
of the
kind
feet.
of laughs, and she's like, "Well, as you know, all things come with a price. So
Your soul.
well, Corey, I know. Well, since you just told me, I didn't get an invite to your wedding, or your sister's wedding, because that's the wedding you were referring to, right? Your sister's, not yours.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your sister's is what she says, because it would change the whole dynamic if she knew you were getting married.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it would. But she's like, I didn't get an invite to your sister's wedding, but throughout our childhood, I found that I had feelings for you. I still kind of do. And I'll trade you this map for a kiss.
Oh my god.
And the possibility of others, if you feel the same.
Please, yeah, I was just gonna say, please let Ari wake up. If I get a nat 20 perception, can I wake up?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll say if you guys, I'm gonna say a 19 or 18 will wake you guys up if you guys do want to wake up.
18? Damn.
Yeah.
Oof.
You're really doing it low.
This is the dead of night, because again, this is 8 hours, and then this is 6 hours into that 8 hours. So you guys are dead sleeping right now.
Yeah, I was just surprised you went down to 18 too. Can I use insight instead of perception so that I can roll again?
No.
Damn it.
okay.
What if I use
I say-
deception?
I say, Vel, you drive a hard bargain. And I gladly accept. And I drag her into a kiss.
Yeah, she kind of pulls you in too, and you guys share a
my
passionate kiss.
God.
And then she kind of pulls back, and she's like, "Wow. So we could have ran away together and left all this behind us." And
I mean, I haven't RSVP'd officially. I never said anything against bringing a +1.
what's the date?
Make up for lost time? That's a great question.
We love
I'm pretty
lesbians.
sure it's the last day of winter.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it's the last day of winter. You have room on your calendar?
She feigns looking at a watch and feigns looking through her backpack for a scroll that clearly has nothing on it. Yeah, I'm free.
Excellent.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm good. She kind of smiles and throws you the map.
You always had a terrible sense of humor. And maybe I sneak another little smooch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And,
Bro, we're gonna have a dual
with-
wedding. Me,
with-
you,
with
Val,
that-
Starry.
With that, she casts the jump spell and starts jumping through the trees back and forth. She just leaps out of her comfort zone. Literally.
We'll work on that.
Alright, this map is
Oh my god.
the map of the Silent Thorns, and if you're in the Silent Thorn territory, it shows you where every member of the Silent Thorn is currently. It's a Marauder's map, essentially.
Yes.
When we wake up in the morning, I feel as though everything's different now. The world has changed in some way, and I just can't put my finger on it.
The sun is shining, the birds are singing. It's a great
Corey
day.
seems very happy.
I just got, a great trance in. So
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Relaxing.
I bet you did. Can I see any like
Mhm.
lipstick on her lips or anything? Her pale lips with a spot of red. Also, admittedly, during that conversation, I realized I never looked to see what Starry left for me. So I will, at some point, whenever you feel like, look at that privately. Jesus.
All of those are either groups or single members. It doesn't tell you. So the map works as in a regional, so it has groups of 1, 2, or 3 people, or if it's more, it's a question mark. And if it's Ordon specifically, it shows you where they are specifically, with names and little footprints going to where they're going.
Very fancy.
But in your items, you could just say Marauder's map.
Gotcha.
Daisy,
Silent
did you
Thorn,
see anything crazy last night by chance? Can Daisy do a perception check?
No, Daisy was awake for the whole thing.
Daisy, by chance, did you see anything last night?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, what's that? What'd you see?
Yeah, in the distance, there's like this weird frog thing, and I really wanted to eat it.
Why didn't you?
Well, because all of you were asleep, and I figured if I got hungry enough, I could eat all of you and have a fuller belly than just that one thing over there.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
I pat him on the shoulder. You're doing good, Daisy. you're doing so good. Love you, bud.
As you reach into your pocket to see what Starry left you, it's they're clippings. It's a small little lock of hair from both Leshy and Starry.
Okay. Dude, I'm decked out in jewelry. Actually, I only have 2 things of jewelry now that I really think about it. I have
decked out. She's up here pimping, guys.
Pimping. I've got because I was just thinking how I'm gonna have to make another thing of jewelry with that, because of course. And I was thinking I have a friendship ring with Ty, and then I have a necklace made of that blue crystal that my mom sent. So, what do I make fur out of? What put fur into? I don't know. For now, I just keep it close. I smile. I'm just like, oh, you're so sweet.
All right. Other than that, the night goes on as normal, and you guys move forward. Unless
like
you guys
another
want
day
to
is
move
passing?
into... Yes, another day is passing.
Okay.
As another day passes, can I, on my own, attempt to write down... very carefully attempt to write down the name Alquam?
Do you know how to spell it?
Sure do.
Wait, you're gonna write it in game, like as Ari?
Yeah, like I'm gonna begin, and just if anything weird begins to happen, I'll stop. But
okay, you write it down. Nothing happens.
I continue with it, Demon Lord of Night.
Yep, nothing happens.
Cool. I slip that piece of paper into Ty's pocket.
Make
and
a
I
stealth,
just say,
sleight of hand check. Ty, make
cool.
a perception check. Because you said pocket when you could have just said backpack as they're getting ready.
Yeah, I did think about putting it in her backpack, but I thought it'd be more fun to put it in her pocket. And I got a nat 1. So
Yeah.
oh, cool.
So
Oh.
as Ty is like
Just-
leaning over, picking her stuff up, she
Yep.
feels your hand literally on her ass, trying to hit something in her pocket.
Right. I'm just like, wait, Ty, don't move. Just stand still. I'm trying to be sneaky. Just let me
Oh
do
my
this.
god.
Ty, just stop moving. And I'm just like stuffing the paper in her pocket. Just like,
Ty
what would I
probably thinks
fucking-
there's a bug on her butt.
Can I use the mage hand to give Ari the help action?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay. 15. I mean, she's gonna say
That's
it.
better, but there's a clear, like,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wasn't necessarily
Ty,
trying
you know
to.
there's something in your back pocket now.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be like, I don't want her to see or know that I did this. I just wanted it to be like a nonchalant. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm scared to, and I also don't. I just write that down. I write that down, and I also put on like beyond the facade of Sarah and Ray is, and then I write down Alquam, Demon Lord of Night, and then the moment she notices me, I'm just like, sorry, but I don't stop putting it in her pocket. I just finish putting it in her pocket and I walk away. And yeah. Because both Sophie and Ari are not confident that her passing out was not due to me stating the name out loud. So this was the next best option.
Fair enough. I guess you can read that at your leisure, Ty.
Yeah, but yeah, just so Aaron knows, it says under the facade of Saren Ray is Alquam, Demon Lord of Night.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now, nothing but cold shivers from this and forward.
Can you tell me how many days are passing, please?
Well, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and at the layer it would be 5.
Okay.
How?
I'm whipping out my Heartstone every night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just give me a sec. So when you reach the mountains, it's gonna be a little harder, and then when you reach the frozen tundra, which was created by Emerith, it's gonna be even harder to stay warm. My question to all of you individually is how you stay warm.
Cuddle puddle.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. That's one way of
And
staying
also
warm.
the Heartstone.
Heartstone, okay.
Desra trained to be out in the winter.
And tell me shit.
Hang on one sec. Where is it? Yeah. I know this isn't, because I know the what the other one is like. You have like.
Oh, you're toughing through it, is what you're saying. You're gonna tough through it. All right, that's cool. I'm fine with that.
I feed Des raw meat whenever she's in bear mode.
I don't think that's how that works.
Bears eat meat.
She's not turning into a bear.
Hey, in my mind, that's exactly what you're doing. Just throwing raw meat at you.
All right. So Desra, you will get a injury from just toughing it out, as obviously that makes you extremely tired over time.
That makes sense.
Anyone else Corey, how are you keeping warm?
How'd you say it like a threat? Anyone else want to tough it out?
I got a couple of blankets.
I got a couple of blankets. I love that.
I got some blankets.
The further up the mountain you go, the less foliage is able to be burned, at least proficiently. So yours is blankets.
Yeah, lots of layers.
Lots of layers. How many layers of blankets do you have?
2.
Okay. You will also roll on injury.
Can I give her one of my blankets? Will that help? Because I have quite a few blankets for being somebody who does not do well
you need
against
them.
cold.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that you still get 1 injury.
Oh, I mean,
Corey?
Desra wouldn't know about
Yep.
this. You know,
Oh.
I think someone still
Never
has
mind
the
then.
cinnamon dragons from.
I
from the beginning.
do. I
Yeah.
sure do.
How many do you have?
4.
Okay, so 1 person will be okay for 4 days.
Corey.
Okay, Corey, you
Thank
don't have
you.
to roll then. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salem, stop.
No,
trying to get my
when
attention.
I hand them over to Corey, I quickly snatch them back before she can grab them, and I stare at her. And
Oh my god.
30 seconds of silence pass before I say, You've been looking quite happy recently, Corey. What's going on?
Oh wow!
You look very happy there, Corey.
You can't above table info to try and find out what happened while you were asleep.
Of course I can't, and that's why this isn't canon, but hey, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hey, I'm just so happy to get out of the capital.
Right.
Uh-huh. I bet you are. I bet you
Mhm.
are.
Ty, how are you keeping warm?
Well, first off, cuddle puddle.
Puddle.
Second off, I do have Leshy's cloak to keep me warm, and I have blankets.
It's a pretty big cloak.
It is a pretty big cloak compared to...
And I'm under it with her with my heartstone, because we're cuddle
Again.
puddling.
That's fine. This is multiple days in
Right,
winter
and every night we do that.
on a mountain through tundras of ice made by dragons of magical power. So there's a lot to...
I don't see the issue
move
here.
around. A blanket's not gonna keep you warm forever. People die with blankets on them all the time from being frozen to death.
But like my heartstone's under the blanket, so we're sharing the heat.
Then how are you keeping warm?
We're sharing the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm really trying to not get her any injuries.
Yes, that's Leshy's cloak. That's awesome. I love that. I'm just saying it's very hard of like breathing. It's winter. It's cold. You're trudging through miles of stone and snow. And not to mention cliffs as well. So I'm just putting all the factors in. Desra, you get a wound. And everyone else gets 1 level of exhaustion.
Including me?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Especially you, actually. Because now you're not in Air Genasi.
Yeah. I'm just holding my heartstone close again, even though I was able to leave it alone for a little while.
Roll a d20 and let me know, Desra.
I just wish my giants might lasted longer than a minute, that I could shield people from the wind. Hopefully that's good. 7? Like, I hope I don't break my leg or something. That'd be bad.
You have a leg injury.
God damn it!
Your speed is reduced by 10 feet until healed by the greater, a lesser or greater restoration. Which, if you want, Ty, you can heal immediately. But that's one less spell slot for what's to come.
No, I'll just use a potion.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got a bunch of potions from Snowfell.
God, Dan Lone Spark, the gift that keeps on giving.
Right. Actually, if she wanted to, she could give them to everyone, and that's all your exhaustion as well. Apparently not the gift that keeps.
Well, but I don't is it like every day we're getting that, or is it just the last day that we're getting it?
You are currently at the Dragon's Lair. And
Oh, it's the last day.
it's the last day, and you just now got exhaustion from just sleeping here.
How many people is that? 4.
There's
Also, I would like to point out on this map, there are no trees in the tundra area, in the icy spikes. So, in order to use Dan's tree stride, you have to get to a tree.
Check. You want me to?
Yeah, I'll give everyone that needs it a potion.
What potion is it exactly? The
Lesser restoration. It just cures your exhaustion.
Are those just health potions, or are those different?
No, lesser restoration heals one disease or effect that is currently affecting you in a negative way. Which in this case is exhaustion.
And leg injuries.
And leg injuries. Which, I mean, if you wanted to keep it, it only reduces your speed by 10 feet.
That'd be reducing it to 15, so no
Yeah.
thank you. That's crazy.
Alright, let me give you the description of what you see. As you climb the mountain and brave the storms of snow and the cliffs of vast falls and icy caverns, you see atop this mountain a long-forgotten ruined castle. It looks half sunken in, and the other half frozen solid. An empire definitely used to live here. You see flying above, not bats or birds, but kobolds. And cats.
Almost sound like cats.
Sorry.
Flying cats. It's Tib.
I don't know what.
Get him.
Tibbles!
But you see a lot of kobolds flying in and out. You see them almost assembly lining with large bags filled with very heavy objects. As you get closer, the ruined castle seems to be taken over by these little creatures. And a presence roams over this area. You feel something slumbers inside. And as the ice bites you, meaning exhaustion, a small entrance presents itself at the base of the mountain. that leads up to the castle. And that's where we'll probably end it.
Everybody take it in. We're all dying next game.